Whoa. All right. Here we go. Hey. Let me update that. How about that Rangers win? All right. Big time comeback for the Rangers there. We like that. We like that a lot. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, get my banner going. I forgot I had a banner I need to put up. Hi, there it is. All right. Yep, 28 minutes late, but the Rangers go to extra innings, and I'm on the Rangers clock because it's go time. Bochy gets thrown out, blow a save. It's go time. Woo! You know, they're all coming in. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, let's go. Let's go. I'm doing cowboy stuff. I'm not going to be like a funny guy here. If you guys got hot cowboy takes, and because I labeled it Cowboys, that should catch the eyes of others. I'll give this guy a chance. Yeah, cowboy stuff. He's a failure. Get that a lot. Get that one a lot in my own head. It's me telling myself that. You all here are all pretty supportive. Let me check the scoreboard, though, because we could use some Astros losses now. As we're 5 games back, Astros and the Mariners. I guess we should give the Mariners their due. Oh, yeah. Oh, Oakland to 4, Houston nothing. Seattle's winning 1-0. All right. Let's see what we can do here. How y'all doing tonight? Monday night, everyone good? You know, I feel like I need to open up my Facebook up here on my other monitor because I noticed that I sometimes get comments from people while I'm on Facebook that don't come in on here for whatever reason. That's kind of annoying, right? Should all come in there. Not strawberry limeade. This is just water. Water with lime. Classic Sonic drink right there. I'm not checking that on another device. Okay, send me a code. Fine. Says you log in. You can't log into anything anymore. 2-factor authentication. What's it going to be? 3-factor? 4-factor? You can't get into anywhere. Because hackers, they're just mean. Now, if you think I was having a red drink, was my tongue's red? That's because I cut myself shaving. Kidding. I had a cherry bomb. It's a Mexican candy. All right. I know it's Cowboys talk, but how about... I don't think he's going to play that much. And I don't think he'll end the year on the team. But cool, he's back. But I could be wrong. Trust this device. Yes, we're trusting that device. Log me in, a-holes. Sucks over there. I got another computer so I can see the comments from the Facebook people. There's a good reason I do these things. No. Oh, my God. Kind of hate Facebook. Let's talk Wyatt Langford, DFW. No, we're not here to talk Wyatt Langford, although I am a fan. And you all are too. I know it because the Rangers just get that big win. got the dub, needed it, took Bochy getting thrown out, had to get a little comeback action. Just all that tough stuff that you got to do. Grind it out against the worst team in the league. You just got to grind it out. Nothing comes easy in baseball. All right. Let's see. I'm still answering some questions here. WBA is killing it, man. Told you. Told you they would. Me and you, 6 months ago, before anyone was even talking about killing, me and Carrie I pulled him aside and I said, I think the WNBA is coming back this year. And I'll be damned. Don't think I'm going to play with people. I don't. I got to be on my own time. And if you're playing with people, that's too much obligations. All right. Now we're talking. This is the passion I'm looking for tonight. Screw the Cowboys. They suck. That's what we're talking about. That's moving the needle. Not just doing a stream here and a stream there to see if something catches on. Okay. We're really going to do it. I'm just trying to find where I said I was going to post. Oh, it says I'm live there. Okay, I can see the comments. Hey, everybody. I see your comments now. And it looks like everyone's watching. All right, cool. All right. I'm a Packers owner. I do want the Cowboys to do good. That's true. 12-5 doesn't suck. I could see it. I could see 8-9. All right. So I took this. I found this thing. I have a friend. You guys know my friend John Machota. Oh, crap. You guys know him, right? If you don't, it's cool. But, you should. Good dude. So I used to do a podcast with him called About Them Cowboys, but I think it's not going to happen anymore because I think they just don't want to pay for it, which, I wasn't making a lot off that, but maybe we'll do something. Maybe him and do something on the side. Maybe get the gang back together. We'll do some stuff. Okay, that's 2 Dinwiddie. Tito, I love you, buddy. You're the second guy coming in here telling me that Dinwiddie is a bigger story. I don't think he's going to play. I guess Kyrie is going to have to probably. I mean, Kyrie's not going to play 80 games, clearly. So maybe. I just like Dinwiddie, fine. I'm also like, dude, you could have came here last year. We asked you and you chose to go to the Lakers. So not moving the needle for this guy. I'd rather have Dennis Smith Jr. Well, stay tuned for news on that, Stevie Mac 23. About Them Cowboys could be returning in a different form. Maybe. Very good for depth. All right. Truth. Well, yeah. By the end of it, yeah. So my buddy John Machota writes this thing. It's a fan survey. I love surveys. You guys know me. Jesus. Love surveys. Let's find out what the pulse is. (102/60). And we'll find out what that pulse is, and then we'll kind of go, okay. So now we're not talking contracts here. We're saying what the fans want, and I'm going to walk through it. We'll just do it together. How about I pull it up on the screen? Bum, bum, bum. All right. 837 voters. Hello, Daniel in the house. What's up? Rodeo said, "Can you and Broadus do a video?" Me and Broadus did a video like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, go check it out. It's on my channel. Just go check it out. Me and Broadus shooting the shit, just like old times. All right, so this says 837 voters. All right, and I think we have questions. How many games will the Cowboys win this season? Ha ha. 13 or more, said the delusional 2%. You got to admire it. You got to admire it. The people who think 13 wins or more. I like the Cowboys' schedule. Yeah. I have the Cowboys' schedule right here. At Cleveland, Saints at home, Ravens at home, at Giants, at Steelers, and Lions. Bye. At 49ers, at Falcons, Eagles, Texans, at Washington, Giants, Bengals, at Panthers, Bucks, at Eagles, and Commanders. That doesn't sound like 13 wins to me. 10 to 12 wins. There's the good. There's the zone right there. 67% of these people. And that's, I think, where you kind of get the sweet spot of what the Cowboys are. Now, if shit really hits the fan, then we are 8 to 9 wins. Boom. Goodbye. So now the question was asked back in January. 77% said 10 to 12. Now that is coming off the loss to the 49er. So you get why they said that. This is their year, though. 17 and 0. Okay. Okay. I think what's more likely, 17 and 0 or 0 and 17? Send it a talk back. What will happen in January? They at least reach the NFC Championship game. Only 10%. They lose in the second round, like usual, 31%. They lose the wild card, so before that, 37%. They'll miss the playoffs, 21%. I got to say, I think them missing the playoffs is more likely than them getting to the NFC Championship game. I'm just not. I'm not a believer in this go around. Coach on his final year, defensive coordinator with 1 year left. Maybe the worst running back room in the league, and we can talk about devaluing running backs and all that stuff, but dude, get out of here. What are we talking about? Zeke and Rico Dowdle. I like Rico a little bit. Yee. I just don't. The roster's worse than it was the last 2 years. But the NFC is terrible. Comparatively. You don't have to go through Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Mahomes. I can't believe I'm about to say Aaron Rodgers, but I am. Nick, I have to ask, in a good way or a bad way? They scare you good? Yeah, Mike Zimmer must have really needed a job because to sign a 1 year deal is nuts, but maybe he's like, yo. Yeah, the DT spot is a big yikes, I think. I just think it's set up to fail if your expectations are do better than you did last year. It's set up to be fine if your expectations are go make the playoffs. I think they can do that. But there's just a lot going on. JT. I mean, they're going to get a deal done with CeeDee Lamb because they have to. But the offense runs through him. I mean, 135 catches last year. And the offense runs through CeeDee Lamb. He's got to be a part of it. And teams paying their top 3 players is about to be very normal. So CD will get the deal done. He'll probably just sit out for 2 weeks. Oh. I'm sorry. Lamar. Yes. No, thank you. Thank you, Jay. And thank you because he shouldn't get left out because he's better than Burrow. I mean, as of now, Burrow's still got a lot of proof. A lot there. Okay. Let's move on to the survey. Here we go. If only one of these 3 could still be on the Cowboys 3 years from now, who would you want it to be? Dak, 13%. Micah, 52%. CeeDee Lamb, 34%. Oh, boy. There's a big part of me that still will defend Dak. Maybe I shouldn't, though. I think I would do CD over Micah. I think CD's better at his position than Micah is at his position. But everyone's down on Micah, and a part of it is the podcast, and a part of it is just that he's online, and I don't know if that's fair. But the numbers CeeDee Lamb put up last year are ridiculous. The numbers Dak put up last year are ridiculous. It's just really hard. And my buddy John Machota, who wrote this, he said this a while back, and he goes, because I was like, it's not that bad. And he was like, go watch the playoff game one more time. And I'm like, you're right. And then I turned it on, and you're right. Geez. There are problems. And that was all largely the defense. But when you kind of got to try to match score to score, your 2 best players on offense were not on the same page for whatever reason. And then I'm terrible because, Micah's great. Yeah, Dak, CD, and Micah should all get paid. It's not unorthodox to do this anymore, or won't be. You're about to see teams who are paying their quarterback. They'll pay their 2 best non-quarterback players. And then everywhere else, it is kind of figure it out. You're going to see a lot of teams deploy that strategy just because of the way the cap is right now and the way the values have rose at some of these other premium positions. What grade would you give the Cowboys for their offseason? Only 3 people gave it an A. God, I would like to meet those people. I bet they're pleasant to be around. Things are good. They had an A in the offseason. B, 63, so 6%. I thought more people would say it was an F. It's just weird. It's weird that they couldn't get any of their deals done that they need to get done. Dak, CD, Micah. And I realize Dak, CD, Micah are not running to the podium to get through those deals immediately, as CD is. But who's the Cowboys' most overrated player? Dak Prescott won. If we're going off this list right here on my screen, that answers Zeke. I mean, Dak and Micah are rated fine. They're Dak, top 10 quarterback. Micah, top 5, pass rusher. Trayvon Diggs, bland. I don't think people overrate them. Zeke, though, I mean, there's arguments to be made that Zeke probably shouldn't be in the league. I'm not saying that. I don't know. Maybe he brings the good vibes back. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe the good vibes come back. Bro, you know what's going to happen. He's going to get in there and he's going to get the ball more than he should. That's the problem. Zeke gets 4 carries a game. I don't care. But that number is going to get to 10. We know what's going to happen here. What about Diggs? Will he come back better or worse? Tough to say on that injury. I hope better. That's the deal they did early that they didn't have to do. And it's not like the Trayvon Diggs contract cripples them. It doesn't. But that was a contract they didn't have to go ahead and dole out just yet. You can't predict a guy's going to get hurt and all that stuff, and who knows how good the deal looks, whatever. But you didn't have to do that one early. Coach Slater in the house. What up? Micah's biggest highlight. Yeah, that was time. Everyone was bitching about it all year, and it's like, oh yeah, finally. I don't know. You got it. I think he got 2 that game. Am I wrong? I don't remember. All right. Let's see here. Who's the Cowboys' most underrated player? Jake Ferguson. I don't know that I would say he's underrated yet. I would say that people don't talk about him as much as they should probably in terms of how many targets he's going to get this year. DeMarcus Lawrence, second. I think that's fair. DeMarcus Lawrence is highly underrated. Dak was second in MVP voting, and he was great. Osa, yeah, I think not enough people talk about Osa. Tyler Smith, wonderful, yeah. I don't have any problems with that. DeMarcus Lawrence would be the one for me. I mean, he's one of those guys who's just like guilty if people go, how many sacks did you have? And it's like, well, that's not even like the thing he does best. Will the Cowboys reach the Super Bowl in the next 5 years? Okay. 79% say no. 21% say yes. When this question was asked last summer, 56% said yes, compared to 21% said yes. So the vibes were 35% different last summer going into last season than they are now. And I got to say, yeah, this roster is not as good as last year's roster or the year before that. And what happens if Brandon Cooks, God forbid, got hurt? Like, what happens? Or CeeDee Lamb, you know? That offense starts to look really sketchy. There are things they could have done to help this. Now, a lot of this is going to matter. Like, can Tyler Gatton play? Can Cooper Beebe play? We're going to need to know, is Brock Hoffman going to be your center? What's going to happen there? There's a lot to figure out on the O-line. Yeah, I think running back is probably – I think they have at running back – so Zeke, you have Dowdle. Malik Davis might get carries. They picked up Royce Freeman, the former Oregon back. He's not very good. You have Deuce Vaughn, who I'm sure will have a preseason that makes everyone go, holy cow. I mean, dude, I think they're going to start Zeke. Rico's got a little burst. Rico's never proven he can stay healthy. And there's your problem. I mean, we have, in my mind, that might be the worst running back room in football. In terms of just what you've done. Well, I guess, I mean, if you're forecasting that, yeah, that is a bottom 5 running back room in football, I would imagine. Like, how? I don't even know, like, how you would even. The fact that they didn't do anything there. And, like, dude, I'm fine. Dude, we talk all the time, like, devaluing running back and all that stuff. I pulled up something here. Let's talk about this for a minute, though. I have decided to pull up depth chart for all the NFL teams as we speak. All right, this is going to be, I'm going to show it to you. Pulling it up. Here we go. I don't know if y'all can see that. Pulling it up. Here we go. And I am on the boat of don't pay your running backs, spend as less money as possible there, or if you are going to draft one, use him up. You're still paying him minimum wage. And for them to just not go get a running back, it's kind of weird to me. So James Cook, solid. Ray Davis, pretty good for Kentucky, a rookie. Ty Johnson can play. Mostert and A-Chain of the Dolphins. I mean, that's a pretty, well, Antonio Gibson's all right. Brees Hall, stud. Derrick Henry, obviously we know the story there. Zach Moss. Chase Brown's a good player. Otherwise, I would be down on that, but Chase Brown's a good player. Nick Chubb still hanging around. Jalen Warren's really good in Pittsburgh. They added Joe Mixon down to Houston. He could still give it a go. I mean, I'm just going through this. Even the Titans, like Tyjae Spears is really good. And Tony Pollard, I think we started to see Tony get a little more springy last year. We'll see. I'm still a big believer in Javonte Williams, even though I probably shouldn't be. So that's a pretty bad running back room overall. Maybe up there with ours. Zamir White's kind of getting, I think he's pretty good. I mean, dude, here's the other worst running back. The Giants. That's where we're at right now. That's the other worst running back room in football. The Giants. Andre Swift, Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones with the Vikings. They got Bijan. Jonathan Brooks, who the Cowboys were interested in, went to the Carolina Panthers with sharp teeth and claws. I mean, it's kind of indefensible at a position like that where the guys aren't that expensive. They're not that expensive. Do it. Just get one. No, we got a guy. We know him. He's friends with the quarterback. Bring him back in. Go look at Zeke's numbers. They're terrible. I like Zeke. I bet practice is more fun. Is he like football? Dude, are the Cowboys in position to get a Boban? A Boban? To get a Boban? Because to me, that's what he is, and they're going to play him. They're going to play him a bunch. And I like Zeke. But I agree with not paying Tony Pollard. Here's my problem. And I'll eat the crow. And I think this guy hangs out with Zach Martin. He's going to be great. 2 years ago, you could have drafted the best guard in the draft. I always get his name wrong. Osiris Torrance, I think is his name. Or Torrance Osiris. Could have drafted him. Lock and load. And you're good to go. But what happens is you don't do that. You take a tight end, a backup tight end, Luke Schoonmaker, who again hangs out with Zach Martin. I've seen that. Like they think they hit it off. That's cool, right? That's a good sign. And maybe they're trying to, do what you did with Dalton Schultz. Always got a guy. We don't really believe in paying for tight ends. So eventually Jake Ferguson will get a bunch of numbers, then he'll move on, and then Schoonmaker will be ready to do that. And we're just kind of, that chain never ends, and that's fine. But Mike McCarthy said a couple things. What are a couple things Mike McCarthy said? I want to run the damn ball. I want to roll the damn ball. I want to roll the damn ball. Well, if you don't run the damn ball, then why would you take the best guard in the draft 2 years ago? Why didn't you take a running back in this year's draft? Why are we set up to have to throw the ball a ton? Because we don't have that many good running backs, and the offensive line is a work in progress. Eek. It's so easy. It's so easy to go, Jerry, Steven, Jerry, Steven. It's so easy to do that, and we can. There's time for that, but it doesn't have to happen tonight. The people in charge are always going to be held accountable. That's fun. We can do that. What about when the coach says something and then they don't follow through with that? And if it's because he has no power, It's just, this is why I'm glad for all these years. Jesus, Daniel, God, I feel like I owe you, Daniel. I feel like I owe you. This is why I am glad. God, you guys are going to hate me. I'm glad I'm a Packers fan and have been my whole life. It's all I've ever known. You can even ask Coach Slater, who's in the chat. Coach Slater's known me since I was a kid. It's all I've known. I grew up a Packers fan. My dad was Packers fan. Cool. But it is so interesting to watch a team that has no owner and how they roll versus the team that has the owner and the family-owned business and how they roll. But then you could like figure it out. We're all playing under a salary cap and you continue to do things to shoot yourself in the wiener. Unforgivable. Go get me some waffle fries and a Dr. Pepper. Unforgivable. They got lucky with that. They wanted Connor Cook. They wanted Paxton Lynch. They got lucky with Dak. Boy, all the Dak questions over the years, and hey, great rookie year, Dak. Here's the deal. We're going to take all your receivers away. Good luck. I mean, I would be sick of it too if I was him. But you got that star on your helmet. You can make money for many years. The branding. Eating ice cream. That's too close to Robert Duvall. Couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. I'm with you. Now that's what I'm talking about. Rico, if he can stay healthy, a little burst, has never proven that he could stay healthy. That's my problem here. What's up, David Martin? David Martin's in the house. He's doing an old beer commercial from the 90s, kids. If you haven't seen it, it was the What's Up. You guys know what I'm talking about? Okay, now we're throwing out some juicy names here. Kilo Herbert Bears. Abanaconda. Jets. Jerry's going to fire McCarthy. Okay, I'm sorry. I should be reading this. I mean, look, that's a whole other conversation, my man. And I got to tell you, if Shador wants to prove that he's a beast, feel free. I'm not sure they got the right. We'll see, though. I don't think their recruiting class was great. I think a lot of people left. Boy, they were exciting that first month of the college football season last year, wasn't it? It was fun. We're going to take a trip out to Lubbock, Texas in November and watch Texas Tech and Colorado. We'll get our eyes on Shador Sanders firsthand. I could see Belichick. I could see Dion, actually. I could also see it going really poorly in Denver this year for Sean Payton, who Jerry still likes. If McCarthy, think about this. McCarthy goes 12-5 for the fourth straight year, or whatever it is, and loses to the 49ers or I'm not even say the Packers, or the Lions or whatever, in round 1 or 2. If I'm McCarthy, I'm like, Jesus, man, I just won 48 games for you in 4 years. No one else has been able to get over the hump. Who else are you going to bring in that can get you over the hump? I don't know that answer. I don't know that answer. I'm going to go back to the poll. John Machota, the Athletic, good man. Keep an eye on what he's going to be up to in the future. He's still going to work for the Athletic. Me and John and the gang might get a podcast going. We'll see what's going on. We'll see. Which position concerns you most? Defensive tackle still number one concern for Cowboys fans, 36%. Running back, 34%. Yeah, I'm okay with that, actually. The thing is, I can say defensive tackle actually have a really like high quality, talented piece in Osa. So, Mozzie Smith, let's go. Whatever happened to his storage container? Do we ever get that figured out? Right, story. Offensive tackle, really need Terrence Steele to be good again. I think he will be coming off ACL. I think Terrence Steele will be good again. We'll find out if Tyler Guyton can play. Center, yeah, center's a concern. Beebe or Brock Hoffman. Linebacker, yeah, is Overshown gonna, yeah. Which one of these four players are you most confident will have a breakout season? Mozzie, Luke, Sam, Tolbert. Sam Williams, 46%. Yeah, if he could take over the Dorrance Armstrong role. Jalen Tolbert showed a little bit last year. He needs to go win the number 3 wide receiver job. And then at times in the season, he needs to play like the number 2 wide receiver because we know Brandon Cooks kind of runs hot and cold as good as he is. And Schoonmaker, yeah. Schoonmaker's just not going to play a ton. Unless they're going to be in 2 tight end sets all the time, which, okay, 1995, let's go. That's how we won. Back in the day, not a lot of faith in Mozzie Smith there from the fans. Which rookie will have the most positive impact? It better be Tyler Guyton, I would say. Or, Cooper Beebe's going to play. Marshawn Nealon, I think you need to give him a year to develop. I don't know about Lou File. I don't know what to think. I didn't really like that pick. I thought you could take a running back there. Who will be the Cowboys starting quarterback in 2025? Ho, 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 ho. Dakota. Trey Lance. Veteran on the roster, 21%. Lastly, someone they draft. My buddy Dalton Miller said he's already watched a lot of quarterbacks for next year. Uh-oh. Yeah. So I don't think you wanted to go that route. So there it is. Just a little primer, Camp starts this week. I like to talk Cowboys a little bit, so I wanted to do it. I had some work being down at the house, so I couldn't do my normal noon thing. Back tomorrow at noon, we'll do 7 Kevins. We'll run through a bunch of stories. We'll have a good time. Watch it whenever you want at night. Like, follow, subscribe, do the thing. Thank you, Daniel, very much. You're the damn man. I love you. Tito, not too political. A lot's gone on. It takes a little time to process. The Ranger game went late. I'm starting to yawn a little bit. This is not, we're going to shut it down. We're not get too weird tonight. It's Monday night. Do not get too crazy out there. Well, I tell you what, if that's what's happening, then look out, because as a fan of Trey Lance coming out, I think he's alive. It's a fair question, I guess, but I think he's alive. We'll end it tonight because we didn't do it today. Let's do a little Bandle. Let's get it going. Let's get the Bandle going. Let's get the game back in. Ranger, go. I think that's how it went. It was on the fly and I had a stroke in the middle of it at the time. But yes, good callback. I had forgotten. Had a text about that today. I think the 30th. We'll see. I know Jeffrey's getting out there, though, going to camp for us. Because that's what he do. Hell yeah, Daniel. Hell yeah. Some forms of endurance. I don't know. Well, yeah, Stevens Jr. really might. Interesting on Ford. Ford is the best in Texas. Okay, let's end it with Bandle. What are we doing here? Get it going. Let's get cranked here. Bandle. All right, here we go. They're telling us 1985, my friends. Man, that is tough. Someone said Mickey. Okay, yeah, I'll go. Yes. Nope. That's tough. Any other guesses from y'all out there? Oh, Nate, Jesus, thank you, dude. Ranger. I'll try to find that. I might have it on my butt drive. I might. I'm checking it. 'Cause if I have it, I'll play it for you. But I don't know. It's hard to know if I have anything or not. Too much crap on my computer. Thank you though. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. Okay, what do you title that? Mickey? Oh, Mickey? No, didn't go in. We'll skip it. We'll go to the organ. Man, I'm gonna guess that I kind of like the song in real life, though. Am I wrong? Pretty good. Give me a little bass line. Oh dear. Yeah. We'll try Hungry Like the Wolf just because Droopy Dog said it. Here we go. It's not that. It's have a Duran Duran vibe though. We'll just say the Reflex and move on. No. I could see it being Bruce. Yeah, that's a good guess. Let's see here. Not born to run, not born in the USA. I mean, he's got so many songs. Not I'm on fire. We'll just have a little fun. We're just trying to get it going. I know it's not that. Summer of 69. Right? Summer of 69. Yep. Brian Adams, Summer of 69. Hot dog, there it is. Number 4, Brian Adams, Summer of 69. There was a band when I was younger called the Ataris that did a cover of that. And it's kind of a big deal. They played a video of it a lot. Summer of 69. Good job, gang. Did Stevie Mac call it way in the back? Way in the back? Who got that? All right. No, I don't know. Now we're having fun. Little Brian Adams. There's your bandle for today. Thank y'all for hanging out tonight. I need to shoot my Mav shot, Mav shot. That's basketball. Cowboys. Shoot my Cowboys shot there. Back football here. Camp this week. Jerry had to go to court. The court thing was weird. They've postponed his press conference to Saturday to where he will do a lot of that and a lot of this and a lot of that. Just got an email from my neighborhood next door app. Big coyote walking around the neighborhood tried to sell me some drugs. Made up the last part. Just coyote in the neighborhood. Normal. Thank you guys. Y'all want to go out with a song? Yes or no? Don't you know, don't play me. If you do want a song, cool. If not, won't worry about it too much. Know what I'm saying? We'll go with the song. Let's see here. I just get something. I got something cooked up. Here we go. Here. This is a song that oh man, that was pretty good. I forgot about the time Danny did a fake Ted Cruz. That was funny. Haven't done this one in a while. I mean, I think we've done it I did it not too long ago, but it's worth it. Since we just did a little football talk, this is the St. Patrick's Day Classic, the Shamrock, in honor of the voice of the Dallas Cowboys, Brad Sham. Good night, everybody. Attention that you can't hear that. So when I get what happened when I minimize Adobe, then it wouldn't play for you. All right. Tell me now. I'm going to start again. Tell me now if it plays from the beginning. Here we go.
There's a brand new dance taking over the world about a man who followed his dream. You might know him because he is the voice of America's team. Do the Shamrock. Do the Shamrock. The Brad Shamrock. Not Ken Shamrock. Do the Shamrock. Not the Chris Rock. Not the Kid Rock. Not Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Not the Yacht Rock. Not the Lobster Rock. It's the Shamrock. He's the voice of America's team.
Fantastic. It worked that time, right? So y'all got it that time. I got to remind myself not to minimize. God damn, that put me in a good mood. And it was me doing it. Usually it's not me. You want to do one more? We'll do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. It's calling a night after that. Let's do one more. What do you guys think? We'll do one more. Oh, we do one more. I know everyone wants the Rancid Meat song. No, I can't find it. If I could find it, we would do it. But I can't find it. Man, I just found Robert Duvall ice cream, and that makes me real happy too. Oh, God. Well, that's enough, guys. One at a time. We're not going to burn all of our shots tonight. You know what I'm saying? One more. Okay, one more. Like when I got people out here requesting one more, then you got to do one more. I mean, God. Oh man, guys, y'all tell him what he missed. Oh man. Yeah, you know what? Since we're in a football mood tonight, I'll see if I can find the insurance one. That was a good one. I admit that as you go away. And you go as you go away. Okay, but I can't find it. If I can't find it, then it's gonna be hard to do. And it seems like I can't find it. So eat a butt. It's a good song though. Jeez, that song was very rowdy. I'm looking for it, guys. Trust me. This is like the worst episode of Eagle Request Live. It's like, I'm looking, but doesn't mean gonna have it. Insurance. It was insurance. I mean, I know I have it because I made a video of it. There it is. 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 All right, guys, hang in there. You get one more only because you're cool. All right, here's the last one. Hey, Daniel, don't get everyone excited. It's not what happened. So, okay, here's the last song. I'm taking my face off, but because we're doing football songs tonight, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. I didn't minimize that one. Are you guys shitting me? You couldn't hear that? Are you serious, Clark? Okay. 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 Tell me if you can hear this. I'm just going to take myself off. Remove. That's horseshit. Okay. We'll just do this then. Okay. Oh, I can't tell you guys how maddening this is to me. Because we were doing good. Here we go. Also, window. I'll entire screen, window, Chrome tab. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Because I'm trying to fix it. Now, all right, we can do it this way. Now it should work, right? Y'all hear it? Tell me.
I'll never forget. I may have told you guys.
Let me know.
But I had a coach. He was beloved. He was. And we stuck it up. And I did. And against Mississippi.
You guys can hear this, right?
We come home and we were in a team meeting. and Stephen was about a year old.
All right.
And so this coach rakes me over the coals in the meeting in front of the whole team. A bunch meetings over, and I go out into the hall. He comes out and says, Jerry, how's Stephen? And I said, what, coach? He says, how's Stephen? I said, Stephen, how could you even ask me about Stephen? You made me crawl under a desk in there. Don't you ask me. You don't give a shit about Stephen. Well, boy, he goes, oh, Jerry, 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 you missing me? You missed it, son. I know more important to you anything in this world is to be a football player. I know that I'm trying to help you be, that I love you, and I do love Stephen. And of course, later on, that guy, when I got into business, I went into business with him. The same guy. What kind of business? It was insurance. Oh.
It was insurance.
Yeah, it was insurance.
Insurance. It was insurance.
I got into insurance.
Insurance.
Me and that feller, we started a business.
When I got in business,
And that business was insurance.
it was insurance.
It's fantastic and beautiful. Just a couple football songs on this God night. Thank you guys for hanging out. Tomorrow noon, we will be back. 7 Kevins. Good stuff. Good stuff. Stories. All that good stuff. Tomorrow, noon, here on the channel. Please like, subscribe, follow, tell a friend. And just be cool. You know, I don't know. Thank you to everyone for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I had a fun time. I hope you did too. Okay? All right. We'll see you tomorrow at noon. Rock on.